welcome back. Today's video is going to be a first impression or first impressions of a few new products from Wet n Wild. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna pin back my hair. Just pin it back like so. So if you missed it, I already did a haul hauling all of the new products from Wet n Wild and some other goodness. I actually have 2 hauls. I will leave the link to those videos down below if you'd like to see what else is new at the drugstore. But today we will be testing out some Wet n Wild products. First things first, I will be trying out the new Photo Focus foundation, and this one is in the shade Desert Beige. I have not tried it, clearly, first impression, but I always use a primer no matter what, so I'm going to prime my face. And this primer is the number 7 Beautifully Matte. I love it, love it, love it. I already have my brows and a little bit of eyeshadow on because I didn't want this video to be like super long. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this open. It does have a little spatula, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to my face directly because my face is clean. Yeah, it smells like paint really bad. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it in with this Kabuki brush from BH Cosmetics. I think this color match is decent. It just looks a little flat. It's like a supernatural undertone. Okay, it dries really fast. Okay, first impression so far, I'm not loving it. There are those foundations that you can apply and you just get this beautiful coverage and you look flawless. I'm not feeling that way right now. I feel like I put on a lot of foundation and I'm kind of like, where'd you go? I can't get over how awful this smells. Okay, now that I have it on my face, feels a little tacky, so I'm going to set it with the new Photo Focus setting powder or pressed powder. It doesn't smell bad. I may have picked up the wrong color. I could have went a shade darker. I'm in the shade, or I picked up the shade Golden Tan, and I probably should have went a bit darker. But that did a good job, though I still feel really sticky. So maybe I should try a little powder puff. I don't know because I still kind of feel sticky. Okay, moving on to concealer. I picked up the Photo Focus concealer to go along with this line. And I picked up 2 shades. I picked up the shade Medium Tawny and then a shade that is darker, which is Medium Deep Tan. So let's go ahead and pull these babies out of the box. Okay, I love the packaging. It's very similar to the Maybelline Fit Me, but they are quite tiny. Very, very tiny. Okay, let's give this a try. So far, it looks promising. It doesn't smell nearly as bad as the foundation. Compared to the Maybelline Fit Me, and the only reason I'm comparing it is because the packaging looks similar, it feels a lot thicker on initial contact. But let's go ahead and blend it out. Okay, I actually love that. It blended out really nicely. It gave me great coverage and very brightening. I'm loving it, and I'm going to go ahead and set it with a banana setting powder. It's looking up. Okay, for contour today, I'm so excited about this product. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour. Yes, please. I'm super excited. I do know that they have the highlighter that's in cushion form, but I couldn't find it. Super sad, but I know once the hype dies down, I'll be able to get my hands on it. So, here it is in a cushion form. Oh, I'm so excited. So, it does come with a little powder puff, and I typically use the powder puff from my cushion foundations. But since this is a contour and not something that I'm applying all over my face, I think this seems a bit hard to like not make a mess of things. So I'm going to skip the little powder puff today, and I'm going to use a little beauty blender dupe that I picked up from Marshall's. Just tapped it in there. Let's see what we're working with. My first thoughts are, I love the color. It's a lot more ashy, more cool tone than what I normally go for. But since it's a liquid product, it's blending in so naturally and creating more of like that natural shading. I'm liking it. I don't know, I feel like I'm not loving the application of a sponge. I'm going to try a brush. This is the BH Cosmetics 110 brush. This is their contour brush. I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to dip it in there and try again. Product. Okay, I'm definitely loving applying it with the brush so much better. It feels super lightweight. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set it with a cool tone contour shade. I'm just going to go in and apply a little bit of blush. This is the Color City Be Matte Blush in Fresh Melon. Love it. Okay, now that that's done, I'll be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter. Now, this isn't new. I've had it for a little while, and it launched, what, in the summer, maybe? But I love it. I do, so I thought I would use it today. Okay, I have a few more products to share with you guys, and let's move on to eyeliner and mascara. I was super excited when I saw these. This is the Wet n Wild Get the Skinny Laser Precision Mega Slim Skinny Tip Eyeliner. I love the packaging, black and pink. Let's give it a go. Okay, first thoughts, the tip is really hard. Like, flexible if I'm swatching it on my hand, but when it's like up against the lash line, it's actually really hard. Okay. I will definitely say this isn't the easiest eyeliner to work with. There is no time for second thoughts. Like, as soon as you apply it to skin, it is kind of bleeding. I feel like once you apply it, it like bleeds a little bit. I mean, it's not the worst in the world. It's not drying. It's very pigmented, but it's just not user-friendly or beginner-friendly. Oh, that was awful. Like, I'm having such a hard time using it because it is super, super slim. It is. The tip is very, very slim. But the body is thicker, and I'm finding myself wanting to use the body of it to like have more control, and it's not working. What I think is so ironic is it's supposed to be a skinny tip eyeliner. So you think you're going to get like this beautiful thin line, and it got thick really fast. I'm going to go ahead and stop before my eyeliner turns into a black smoky eye. Okay, done. I'm going to go ahead and stop for a second and apply some lip balm because my lips are so chapped. I'm so not liking this eyeliner. I would definitely say pass on this. Next up, mascara. Now, they did have two mascaras. They had this one and they had another one that had like a ball at the end, that little gladiator ball. And I was just like, no. Get the skinny. Capture every lash with the Mega Slim Skinny Mascara. So, of course, I picked this up because I'm thinking amazingness for the lower lash line. And that is really thin and it has fibers. Before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and curl the lashes. Okay. Well, that is one coat on my top lashes and I do not like it. Honestly, with it being such a thin, skinny brush or wand, my lashes are just simply too heavy for it. I'm having to like press it, and press it. Like I can feel the tension in the wand. And it's really just putting mascara on my lashes. It's not doing anything for them. That's okay because that's not why I picked it up. I really picked it up because I'm hoping it's going to look really good or work really good for my lower lashes. And that is one coat on the lower lashes and it really didn't do anything for me. I just feel like it's not the brush that's the problem. I feel like it's the formula. It's just not wet enough. Like it's just such a dry formula. And I don't know if it's because it has fibers in it. But it's just such a dry formula that it's not really adhering to the lashes that well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara and I'll be right back. And I'm back with one more product. This isn't my first impression because I have been testing these out for a review for you guys along with some lip swatches. And this is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick. And this is the shade Give Me Mocha. I absolutely love this shade so much. So, I'm going to wipe off the lip balm. And again, it's not a first impression, but since it is a new product, it's a new line that's out right now, wanted to throw it in here in case you were wondering about it. I love the formula. And just like that, super easy to apply. It does take a little while for it to dry down to a full matte, which it will. This is going to dry down to a matte. But it does take a little while, and as it's drying, it does seem a little sticky, so be cautious. Don't give up on it. It will dry down. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about my first impressions over each product, starting with the foundation. I will have to say I am definitely not impressed so far. There are so many shades, which I think is definitely a plus. It claims that it has no photo flashback, which actually, I'm gonna try that. Just kidding, my phone died. The smell it throws me off so bad. But moving past the smell, I feel like it's just a decent foundation. I didn't fall in love with it as soon as I applied it to my face. I feel like I had to use a lot of it to get the coverage that I needed. And it did give me medium coverage after I packed it on. I feel like I do look like I have full coverage on as of now, but that was with the help of the concealer that I am loving. But something I am loving about the foundation is that it's giving me a really pretty, like, natural satin matte finish, which I am loving. It did feel really tacky on the skin, so I did set it with the pressed powder that I feel like is neither here nor there. I didn't find it amazing. I don't know if it's because it's just not really in my color. It just seems a little too chalky. I am going to keep trying all the products out just to have a better grasp of it because I may not like it now, but I may end up loving it after I keep trying it or vice versa. Next up, the concealer. I'm absolutely loving it. Very full coverage, very blendable, very brightening. I'm loving it. Okay, then moving on to the Cushion Contour. Yes, please. Oh my goodness. This product, I love it. From the packaging, just super adorable. I love how small it is. It will fit nicely into your makeup bag. I love the little girl on here. She is super adorable and I'm a sucker for packaging. But then actually moving into the goods, I loved the product. It was pigmented and it performed really well. I didn't love applying it with the sponge. I loved applying it with the brush. I felt like it looked better. I had more control of where I was applying the product. It blended out well. It was still pigmented. It's not one of those creamy contour products where you apply it and you start blending it out and then you're like, okay, where did it go? It was still on my face. I'm loving it. Then moving on to the eye products, the eyeliner and the mascara. I will have to say on first impression, I do not like these very much at all. The eyeliner, it's very pigmented. It's a matte black, which I love, but the selling point is it's a slim, precise, thin liner, and I got the complete opposite. It is so thin that you have to use more of the body, and the body's thicker. That gives you a thicker liner look. I am going to keep using it. Maybe practice makes perfect. And the mascara. I'm tempted to take this wand and dip it into another mascara and then try it to see if the wand is really good, because I feel like it's the formula. The formula of the mascara is just too dry. First impressions, I do not like this, but I'm going to definitely use it up. Alrighty, well that is a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have tried any of these products and you've had a different experience than I have, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!